The safety trade is pretty much like the Brinks, except it's lining up with the LOW, the low of the week or the high of the week, and you're expecting 1.5 days of drop after three vectors go down. That's correct.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. I mean, let me actually kind of, I guess, let me picture it out all for you just to clarify real quick, bro. Because I didn't have a lot of space to get on that one, but okay, real quick, right? So, all right, W. Okay, I'm gonna do it at the bottom side first. All right, W, right? Um, and then they come down here. All right, this will be the safety trade with the peak formation low, keeping in essence the 50 to 75 pips off this area. All right, you take it right here. You expect what stop on high, right? So this will be day one going to day two. All right, you expect another rise, right? Day three, and then you expect a reversal. Can the reversal just, it will probably go down here and keep rising, right? Why? Because, like I've said before, the market makers have different objectives. They have different prices they must reach. So, yeah. So, but day three, you look for a reversal most of the time when the pair is behaving, right? So this would be the safety trade, okay? This would be the safety, 50 to 75 pips out of the Asian box right here, right? Let's just say the channel size was 30, right? Boom, 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 like that. Come out with three vectors, like you just said, bro. It's a gift. It's a gift, bro. If they give you a W, you got them, bro. You got them for another day and a half if you want to swing this one. Confirming that this is a this is a this is the peak, bro. All right.
That could be technically tomorrow, since tomorrow's a new week.
Pretty much so. Possibly tonight for London, if anything. If
Oh,
anything. Mhm.
okay. I'll be up with that then.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And like I said, can they come back down here and do this? Yes, they can. This will be a 22 style trade, which I've said already. Let's see, bro. What do you think about the? What do I think about it? Paulo, that's a good question, bro. So if let's just Paulo, let's say you took a trade, you saw this, you're like, oh, okay, you know, everything that Cash told me, it's lining up. Take it. Okay, you take it. All right. So as soon as you're in profit, like 32 pips, bro, you want to put your stop loss somewhere around here, right? If you're not, okay, so if you're on mobile, you don't have a trailing stop. So you manually adjust your stop loss. So let's say price is currently at 115.050. All right. And you want to protect your profit, you put a stop loss in profit. So you'll put it at 115.000. So if price decides to come back down, you will get stopped out at 115.00 instead of taking all your money back. What, you understand what I'm saying? So this would protect your
Yes.
profit. Yeah. So I know some of you guys probably don't use this, but it's very helpful whenever, you don't want to look at the charts a lot. You got to do something. This helps out a lot, man. You're like, dang, I got to go do something. I can't look at the charts right now. So let me put a stop loss in profit. So if anything it goes against you, you get stopped out in profit, right? So yeah, so that's what I think about the 50 take profit, Paolo. You can aim for 50 pips a day. Also, you can aim for 50. Once you master 50 pips a day, then you can try to swing. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, no problem, bro. Okay. So yeah, Julian, and then for Brandon's question, that if they can come out in the US. Okay, so let's say they just held a level like this. Let's just say this is UJ, level 1. They do not move for London either. All right, and then in the US, they do this. Right, keeping in mind 50 to 75 pips. If they do that, Brandon, You got yourself a safety trade. You got it, bro. You got the directional buys for a day and 2 days, bro. You know this will keep rising.
So we're looking at 50 to 75 pips rise or drop depending on where we're at in the market.
Well, actually, this 50 to 75 pips must be okay. So let's say this is the peak. So this will be
Right.
there will be a LOD right there. So we must keep this distance. So in the 50, if it hits 50, it's gonna be in the shadow box. I mean, in the stop hunt box, which is your gray box. All right.
Right.
If it does the W in the stop hunt box, you got them. All right. If it does 75, let's say, like I said, let's say they come down here and they repeat the level. If they repeat the level, that's a 22 style. It's called the 22 style trade. So, right, second leg of a second leg, you'll take it. You still got your directional bias. Now, let's say worst case scenario, they break past here, bro. Now that's a different story. All right. That's a different story. You know, this whole thing was a reset. So you would expect it to keep falling for 2-3 more days. All right. You haven't learned about the resets, so you have to watch the other videos, bro.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Okay, let's see. I was gonna go over something else real quick.
Yeah, if you send me those videos tonight, I'll start watching them.
Okay, cool, bro.
I don't know what kind of time you have after we're done, but I won't rush you on it.
Nah, I'll send them to you. I'll send them to you.
All right, bro. Thank you.
No problem. Okay. Oh yeah, right here.
Hey, Cash, I took a lot of brinks last week, and with the markets being all fucked up and the NFP, a lot of them were unsuccessful. They didn't blast off and hit the Mayo like they should have the week prior.
Yeah, that's let's see. So if you get in, so yeah, exactly, Julian. So most of the time the brinks hits your moving averages, but that's why whenever you always have to have a stop loss and profit, bro. It's very important because who wants to lose profit? You're up like $500. Next thing, an hour later, let's say, oh, I'm gonna take a nap. Next thing you know, it misses your Mayo by like 3 pips. You're gonna be really pissed.
Well, what if I took it later rather than just like on the first or the second leg of the LOD? I wanted to wait for more confirmations that that the bottom wasn't going to fall out.
Oh,
So
okay,
I waited
gotcha.
like maybe 10 pips above the LOD and then put in my buy, and then it starts to drop like maybe 20 pips before it's supposed to blast off, and that's kind of what happened to me on GJ.
Okay, gotcha. So let's say you got in somewhere around here because you like to wait for confirmation. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. All right, now here's the thing. Let's just say your Mayo's right here, your water is somewhere around here. Now, I'm assuming this happened and then they kept dropping and they didn't even hit any of these moving averages.
Yeah, I remember when I told you in the chat and I said I'm scaling in, and I scaled in with a standard. So right above your line, I already had a 10-cent lot in there. Right about right there is where I put in my standard, and then I took it for a buy. And you know what? It went about 3 pips above that. I saw a little bit of profit, but I held it, and then it reversed, and it just sank all the way down to the ground.
Dang, that's brutal, bro. So in cases like these, Julian, what I would recommend, bro, if you're already really, really late, so keep in mind the brinks are just most of the time are counter trend trade to the trend. All right, most of the time they do pay out about 20, 25, 30 pips. Now, sometimes they don't, like as you saw what happened with GJ, bro. So, with that being said, if you missed your trade, if you got in right here, if you wait for confirmation, and then let's say you got in here. Let's just say you got in here. Okay, you got in here, and then you saw 3 pips. I would, because the entry is very late, bro. I will put a stop loss at break even. I personally would do that, especially with a standard to protect my account. because I don't want to lose a lot of money, of course, right? Who doesn't? Who wants to lose money? So I would put up break even, bro. Why? Because first of all, it is a GBP pair. They're much more aggressive than Euro, than I don't know what is it, a AU. They're much more aggressive. So they'll rise, and then next thing you know, they can reverse right back down. Why? Because it is a downtrend, or if you're in an uptrend, they will keep rising, right? So protect your profit is what I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear you, and I also heard things about the pound is that don't touch the pound. Nobody should be touching the pound for like the next 2 weeks because that shit could happen in a minute. Nobody should be touching the pound. That's just my personal thing.
Bro, I'm seeing all these comments and everybody's saying never again touching GBP.
Fucking touch it, guys. Don't touch it.
Deadpool, if you got in, do you hold for 2 to 3? So Deadpool, good question. So like I've said, whenever the peak high or low has been established, and you have a confirmation for your directional buys for the week, you can hold for 2 to 3 days. Now, if you notice last week, none of that was possible, right? Last week was like I said, a very brutal week. Most of these trades were straightaways, which were the ones I just showed you, the 50-50 bounce, the water bounce, and the stop on high hold, the Mayo trades. These are straightaways. These are more advanced trades. Now, do you have to trade them? No. You can just, if your trade is the multi-session, like my boy Briscoe, or if your signature trade is the Brinks, like Jillian, or if yours is the 50-50 like Sile, then you take them. But if you see no setup, bro, just don't trade, man. But for UJ, so for example, so Deadpool, so if UJ does as maybe as I'm expecting, a safety trade, you can hold that for about 2 days, bro. Just watch it roll. Just watch it, all right? So you're gonna expect this. Another, if it's an M, that's a blessing. Can they do an A top? Yes. Okay, so if they do an A top and you take it, cool. You take it, right? You expect, right? This will be day 1, day 2, and then day 3, or 2.5 to 3 days is a typical market maker cycle. All right. So each day, you would add a trailing stop. So each day, so let's say they drop right out of the box for London, they will put your trailing stop right there to always protect your profit. Okay, like that. Just doing that if you're holding. All right. So let's see. Oh yeah, so there's that picture I was gonna show you. Okay, so real quick, guys. I think you already seen this picture before, but so this is what I mean. So your peak formation low is here, right? What I see here, head and shoulders, right? Head and shoulders level 3. You know this is level 3. Why? Because your MAs are fanned out. All right. So you see kind of what I was telling you, Briscoe, that I feel like the moving averages are gonna make Usd Cad pop up. Well, this is why, because I've seen it happen, right? What are they doing here? They're moving the other pairs, right? If anything, but this is they're doing this kind of like a little wedge, right?
Fractional disparity.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jillian. Nice stuff, bro. So you see this, right? Now here's I don't know. I haven't seen you guys do it anymore, but I know some of you guys at the beginning used to take these M's right here. Oh well, but Cash, it's a multi-session M, bro. Why didn't it pay out? Well, the reason it didn't pay out is because, first of all, your whole price, it didn't break past here. Like you see how prices is being held in both of the moving averages. Now, here's the thing: can they do a head and shoulders? Right, kind of like with GU, right, Briscoe? We were trying to freaking catch the swing, but it didn't want us to, right? Most of the time, bro, if they do
The swing on us.
if they do a head and shoulder as a level 3, bro, I would patiently wait. If the signals don't line up, I would I wouldn't swing. Now, here's the thing. So, Briscoe, you got in. Let's say you got in right there. Cool. Okay, you see this movement. Now, here's your safety trade, guys. So this is a safety trade, right? The W align with the peak. Align with the peak. All right. So this is it didn't hit the stop hunt box. It won't always do it. That's fine. But right, what do you see here, Jillian? Right, you see the Brinks box.
Yep.
Brinks with the trend, with the peak formation low, you got them, bro. And then you're a profit like in an hour, right? This monster candle. This is you hit your 50 right here, Paolo. You get out, bro. Right? So 1, 2. Well, it's just kind of like 2 levels, but 2, right? And then you expect possibly this one more time, right? Because we have the directional bias. All right, here's an example of a safety. All right,
Here's a
right there, with the shadow box, with the stop hunt. And if it goes down here, that's the stop hunt box. This is still good. All right, as long as it doesn't break past here.
what pair is that?
I believe it's AU, bro. Let's see. Yeah, it should be like an AU pair. It doesn't look like it's that aggressive, like an AU pair. Let's see. I have one more just so you guys can understand this. Oh, okay. So this is another one. It's a little more sloppier, but so you guys can understand that they're not always going to be pretty moves, right? So, right, level 3, right? Moving averages are fanned out. I've already went over this. I see a head and shoulders here, right? Head and shoulders, okay. Now, bam. Now, right, this, anybody know why this exists? Anybody know why that aggressive move exists like that? Right, what I've talked about level 1, what do traders do?
They counter trade level 1.
Oh, that's okay. That's a good one. So yes. So okay. Let's see. I got more answers right here. Trick people. So you're trick them long, then stop. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. So this move right here is for the breakout traders. All right. Let's see. You got one more answer. And that, yeah, exactly. So exactly, Tristan. You got it, bro. So this move exists because people fall for these. So remember what I said in my beginning videos when I first introduced myself. I said, people usually fall for the false moves. They'd be like, they see the pair rising and they're like, man, I'm missing euro today. Let me get some of that. Right. And then when you get on it, let's say you buy it right here, you bought at the worst time possible, dude. So, and then you see this little pin, it's green, it's solid green. You're like, oh, okay, this is going to pay out big. And then it closes in the hammer and then it starts dropping on you. You're like, what the hell? Right. Because the retail traders fall for this momentum quotation marks, which is freaking crap. Right. So now here's what I see. So this is invalid. All right. This is an invalid Brinks trade because we have this right here, right? We have this right here. Okay, now they did this, and then they gave you a W with the peak. This is beautiful. Now, if anybody asks me what this yellow line is, it's called the physical. Like I said in last video, it's the physical level. It's pretty much the lines in the stop hunt boxes. In the Asian box. So you can just draw your line the first 2 8 hours right there. All right. They gave you a W. They hit it 3 times. If you notice, they hit this area 3 times. You're in right there, bro. You're in right there. You get your 50 right here, Paolo. And for my swings, Jillian, Briscoe, and Sile, you can hold this whenever you have this right there, bro. All right, I think I have one more picture. So this is a safety right there too, all right? This is a safety right there because they gave you a W, all right? All right, now one more. I know there's one. There has to be one more. Yeah, one more. All right. Here's a more difficult one. All right, so same thing, right? Head and shoulders. All right. Now here's the safety right here. Does anybody have a good reason why they would take this trade? Why would this? Let's just pretend none of this is right here. All right, we're trying to learn how to master these in hindsight. So I should have just cropped this out already before I showed it to you. Next time I'll do that so you guys can see. Okay, so let's say I have an answer right here. Man, Tristan, yeah, good job, bro. Okay, so right, same thing applies. 50 to 75 pips off the P formation low. All right, this is AU, by the way, for those wondering. This one is AU. I don't know what the other one was. Okay, so right here, level 1 cash. Why didn't it pay out? Your system is crap. The reason it didn't pay out, and keep in mind, there's a HOD right there. Why didn't it pay out? Because you're counter trend trading out of the peak. All right, even though this was a multi-session. Okay, so now they come out of London, and you see this, right? You see this pin right there. You see this other right there. They held, you see, they gave you a gift, a W on the mayonnaise. You take a long. You got them.
Both places.
Exactly.
Either leg.
Exactly. You got them. You got them. You can actually, in hindsight, you could have seen this. You could have probably, with your TDI confirmed, got out right there. And then you see this again. You're like, man, why did they do it to me? Why? They hit this area 3 times. So you could have bagged 2 times on this one, this trade. And this one, it paid out. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is what I mean. So, the safety trade won't always be clean. This is kind of a W. This, I wouldn't consider this a safety, but just so you understand that they're not always going to come. Like I said, they're not always going to come here. All right. Looks like I think. Oh, okay. There's one more actually. Just one more, guys, and I'll let you guys go. P formation high. Yeah, right there. Bingo. Okay. Hope you guys can see this. Okay. So, can anybody help me out with this one? What do y'all see on this one? Why would y'all take this trade? So, right, this is USD Cad, by the way. So same thing, right? Peak formation right here.
Formation high.
Yeah, exactly. So this was, I think this was a Friday. Friday, right? They ended the day. Sunday, the Asian session accumulate, right? You don't see a lot of movement. All right. So now here's the thing. They skipped the stop hunt box. I mean, dang, I always get them confused. The shadow box. Now here's the thing, though. Let me get my eraser. Oh, great. Okay. So here's the thing. Now, in this scenario, in this one, guys, you will have your TDI to help you. I don't have it on this one, but you will have your TDI to help you now, and you'll have your little arrow right there, possibly like your moving average arrow. You see when the arrows flame up, you see the little red arrows in your charts. Okay, so you can use that as confirmation. That's one. So false move beginning session, you have this. You'll have your TDI confirming a stop hunt, right? Keeping in mind the peak, right? We're looking for shorts because looks like this is a lock. So you look for shorts and this starts dropping in your favor, man. This starts dropping in your favor. Look at all those beautiful pips you could have caught, right? 1, 2, 3, and you're out right there. Your TDI will kind of do this, you're out. This is another type of setup that showing you that they're not always going to do M. All right. Here's another. This is what I mean. All right. This is exactly what I mean. Kind of like this. You'll see kind of like a like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
That's safety.
Yeah, it can be considered a safety. Yes, I would consider it a safety because it's an A. Usually, it's an A or M aligned with the peak. So yeah, I consider it a safety, bro. This will pay out. Some of you guys like to wait for confirmation, so you can get actually right there. You still gonna bag. Look at this. You could have took it to the blueberry. Tristan, what's my favorite? My favorite trade, mine personally, is the multi-sessions. Multi-session W's or an M's, bro. I don't know if you remember, GJ. I took out like $1,000 on that trade. It gave me a beautiful multi-session W, bro. I took it. Beautiful, bro. That's why I like those. I know Briscoe likes them too because they pay out a lot. They pay out a lot, man. Now here, I've my second best. If you wanted to ask me, is a straightaway, which are these, which are the 50-50 bounces. They're straightaways. Those are my second favorites. So yeah, guys. Anybody have any questions, guys? So I can let you guys go. I know it's a Sunday. I know you guys want to relax or study or whatever. Anybody have any questions on this?
Not.
Oh, go ahead, Briscoe.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I noticed that you're on JAFX. Have you had any problems withdrawing with them?
So Jillian, I think someone asked me, bro. I'm waiting on my withdrawal. I'm waiting on my freaking withdrawal. Look.
Dude, keep fucking waiting, bro. I've been waiting a full business week. I put in my withdrawal for last Thursday, and today is Sunday, and I still ain't got it. They processed it as a card withdrawal, as a refund to the card, and nope, dude, nothing.
Yeah, so look, bro, I'm waiting for the 120s. I actually had to do 2 withdrawals because I profited one more time. So where's it at? So 126. I'm waiting on that one, and I'm waiting on 332. So like almost 500. This is my first week with them, bro, and I'm gonna withdraw because I wanted a profit so I can see if these guys are really legit, like as a withdrawing,
Yeah.
So if I know it's Sunday and Saturday. Most of these guys are they're not working, so I understand. But if I have no response on my withdrawal, bro, man, there's gonna be some problems,
Oh, you better keep waiting, man. It's going to be at least a full business week for sure. But you might want to talk to Jamila because she's successfully withdrawn from them before.
Right? Dang. Yeah. I'm waiting on my withdrawal. I'm probably not even gonna trade because what's the point of trading if I'm not gonna get paid?
Yeah, for real. I mean, fucked up, man. I'm really stressing because I straight up I blew my account last week after all the fucking bullshit, and the only money that I got is the money that I withdrew, and I don't have that yet, so I'm like fucking stuck right now.
Okay, exactly. Damn, man. Well, we're gonna wait, bro. I'll let you know as soon as I have an answer, and I guess you let me know too, bro, if you get an answer for them.
Yeah, hopefully on Monday, but Monday's it's Columbus Day, not in London, but they're using a payment processor out of China, and they fucking take forever. They said that it was successfully done, and it done on their end, but my bank still doesn't have it yet. My bank is asking me to file a chargeback.
What? Hold on, Jillian. Guys with screw. Yeah, I have screw Paolo, but it didn't even give me the option to put a screw. And Dennis, how is the spreads on DraftX? I'll show you right now.
It don't work because it's gotta be you gotta be international.
Great. Wow.
Tyler Skrill doesn't work going to JFX.
Here's your spreads, bro. 6, 2, 5. They're pretty good. Kind of like Trader's Way. I see market guys. What for real, Tristan?
That's quick.
Dang. Whoa. I'll message you, bro. So I won't waste anybody's time in here. I'll message you on that one, bro. Okay. Hey, look at Euro JPY dropping. Oh well. So anybody have any questions? Any more?
I was just gonna say, you guys watching the debate?
No, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I like
Did-
Trader's Way.
It's already over.
Oh,
Nah, I'm watching it live.
No, you know what is Trump up there? Is he grabbing pussy?
he just what you mean? He's just bashing Hillary right now.
Oh snap!
You're so screwed.
dang. Okay, guys. I guess.
All he does is point fingers at her.
I guess, guys. I'll let you guys go. We'll talk. I guess we'll take it to the Telegram.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Cash, man. I appreciate you, man.
No problem. See you guys.